one red, pour out the Jameson for ancestors to swig.
You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the multitudes. You rescue me yet again. You put me first everywhere. You make me feel better than the multitudes.
If we have sex, we having kids. No sex, no kids. So when it got to the point where, you know, unfortunately, a lot of things happen in our community to make it seem as though being a single mom or being a baby mama was cool, and you know that was the, you know what I mean, like it was a cool thing to be. And yeah, so our women don't even have that mentality anymore. I seen another interview with Kevin Samuels, which you can probably watch on the page, where the woman actually said, "I just want some kids. Like, I don't even need to have him. I'm like, I would like to have a husband, but if we don't get married or whatever, that's cool. It's fine. I just want some kids, like 2. And he like, so you don't even, so you just, it's not, and I mean, she really was like, I just want to have some kids. So you really just want to be a baby mama? Like, what type of mentality is that? So, once again, I hate to say that it's settling, because it's not really settling. It's the 80-20 rule. It's the fact that you know that this person is not going to be perfect, but at this time in my life, we got a kid. I love them. I love them enough to lay down with them and have sex. So obviously, we probably should try to work this out and love each other and have these kids and try to stick it out. So, yeah, that's what our parents did.
And not good stewards of their legacy. And part of the reason is because our women are so out of line. You think you're settling or should get more, and you can't get more. There are only a handful of these men, but the rest of women get men who roughly around their area. Yes, it's okay to want something better. It's okay to graduate with a 2.0 and want to get into Princeton or want better, but you got to be realistic and pick. Now, again, everybody who thinks I'm being a little harsh or whatever, she's 37 with 2 kids and still hasn't put together any real thought about what a marriage or a relationship should be. But y'all focus on my tone and my delivery and this and that. And all I'm sitting here trying to do is tell women like you, ma'am, that you would be life is better with somebody on your level. And understand something. I'm going to say this and I'll let you speak. If I put you with a high value man, and you were his wife, and you went around these places, do you feel like you would fit in a room with these women, their wives?
Yes, because I'm classy. I'm not a ratchet type woman.
Say you're ratchet.
I know how to speak. I know how to drink from a glass. I mean,
ma'am, they would look at your chest tattoo and rule you out.
I could cover that with makeup, Kevin. I wouldn't even have this type of
Okay. And see, that's another thing. I've had so many women who were married to these kind of men say, these women have no idea how snarky and how vicious these women can be.
And I got this when I was young.
It doesn't matter, ma'am. You got it. You still got 2 kids out of wedlock, ma'am. They're gonna all the woman have to do is like, oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, Roger, here's your wife. Hey, Miss Cleveland. Hey, how you doing? So, Roger, yeah, he's a VP of marketing, And where'd you graduate from college? What, Ohio? State, Michigan? BT, oh, you didn't graduate. Oh, you didn't graduate from college. Okay, all right.
Mr. Kevin,
man, I'm just telling. Okay, never mind. They don't get it. They don't get it.
Can I say something? You said you.
Go ahead. Yeah, you can say something. Go ahead.
I thought you said like college and all of that type of stuff didn't matter.
I said to men it doesn't matter, but I asked you being in the room with their wives, where you're in with the soccer moms and the 4-H club and the junior league and all these other women. Oh, women size you up. They're looking at everything about you, and you know how women can be. And if you don't, let me tell you, these women, they look at everything.
But I
all right, never mind. It's enough. It's enough.
She like, it don't matter, Kevin.
Yeah, at the end of the day, no, you don't get a high value men want something for their value. You may be a perfectly lovely woman, but they're limited in supply. And if you had as many options as he does, would you settle for a man like you? Would you settle for a woman like you? Would you do that? If you had as many options as men as he has in women, would you settle for you?
Yes, I would.
Of course you would. Outside of your mind. That's why I have no problem. That's why I have no problem staying on code. Because shame, insults, guilt, and need to be right, they're gonna keep going and 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 keep going.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I understand where, like I stated, I think a lot of the anger, like he said, is definitely misplaced by his delivery, because a lot of the things that he says make a lot of sense. And I think that because every time, it's unfortunate, but every time I say something or I speak to a woman, I'll be like, you know who Kevin Samuels was? And they'd be like, couldn't stand Kevin Samuels. And I'd be like, why couldn't you stand him? What did he do to you to make you R.I.P. the Godfather? What did he do to you, or what did he say to make you feel like, like you don't like him? Like, what is it? And a lot of times they couldn't tell me that. It would, like I say, it would just be, I don't like the way he talks about people, and how he calls girls fat. And I'd be like, well, he doesn't really call women fat on, like, just to be like, oh, you a fatty. He definitely acts his weight, but once again, as you see, he acts it for a reason. Women call in because they want to know if they are high value or not. And he lets them know, hey, you're average at best, so you should be looking for an average man. You shouldn't be looking for a high value man because you're not high value material. And I don't think that's an insult. I think that's just reality. That's another thing. People take constructive criticism as insults. No, that's just him telling you, hey, you're looking for somebody to share your life with. You should be looking in the average man section, okay? You shouldn't be looking in the high value section for the designer men, okay? Because those men are too expensive for you. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, you can get one of those men, but like he said, you probably wouldn't even be able to hold it down with him because he's going to be doing too much for you. You know what I mean? And unless he literally wants to take you by the hand and show you the ropes of being a bad, then, which he's probably not, because he could just look and find another bad one and take her on these trips and do these things with her and leave you with the kids. So I definitely respect Kevin Samuels' opinion. This was a great interview. Make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, you know what to do. Really appreciate the love. Our website, www.blackfathersofcleveland.com. Make sure you go there. We take donations. We're a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So we really appreciate the love. Peace. Thanks for tuning to the Black Fathers Initiative of Cleveland. Really appreciate the love. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio. Like, subscribe. You know what to do. You know what we do here. All black everything. Black love, black relationships, the black community, as well as black solutions, black knowledge. And, of course, we have interviews with Kevin Samuels, Sister Ali, Dr. Umar. And, I mean, these are interviews that I'm doing reviews on, so these aren't my interviews. But some of them are my interviews. I got a couple Dr. Umar interviews on there that we did, so you could definitely check those out. But, yeah, so basically this young lady here doesn't think she should have to settle for a regular man. Like, she wondering, like, she just supposed to settle for a regular man? And looking at her face, she looks like a regular woman, so I don't know why she would think she would get anything other than a regular man. But let's see what she's talking about.
I'm supposed to settle for a regular type dude.
How tall are you?
I am 5'3".
Dress size?
I am a medium.
Dress size? Number?
A 10.
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
157.
First face out of the shower, just your natural face. On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank your
my
looks?
natural face.
Okay, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face. You can't use 7. What would you rank yourself? 1 to 10.
A 6.
Okay. A 6 is right above average. A 5 is average, right? You're 5'3", 100, dress size 10, so that's above average weight. 5'3", you should be roughly dress size 4. 4'6", 125 pounds. Even if I believe you're 157, 160, you're almost 33 pounds, 33% over your ideal target weight. And you have listen. If you're average to cute looking, if you're below average health from a weight standpoint, and you have 2 children, overall, does that make you below average, average, or above average? Factor all those things in together.
Average.
So why should you get anything over? Then why should you get above average? What do you mean settle for? You should get what you are.
I see millionaires with average women all the time.
They don't have big chest tattoos either, and 2 other kids. Man, I'm just saying. Okay, I want to. No. I mean, let's be honest. Why should an average woman say she's settling for an average man?
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Wait.
No. You said so I should just settle. No, you said that. Listen. You said so I should just settle for an average guy, and I'm like, you're an average woman. Why should you not?
I would be settling. I mean, he could. I mean, nothing
Why
wrong with the average.
Why would you be settling, and he wouldn't? So what would he be doing?
Right.
Would he be upgrading?
He don't got no money. So if he don't have no money,
You ain't fine enough for no money.
I'm not fine enough for money.
No. You're
Average
6.
women
You're 5.
and
You said you're 6, ma'am. You said you're 6. You don't get money.
Ha!
You get second shift at the plant.
Oh.
Did you go to college?
No. I didn't.
Okay, ma'am.
I have my own business.
Congratulations. Don't care. Ma'am, you got 2 children. And you said you are 6. I give you 5, 6. Your numbers together would be average. So why? So an average man would be upgrading to get you?
Look, I didn't say
I'm asking, ma'am, because we're just having a conversation. You said you'd be settling, so by extension, he would be.
Okay, so I guess we'll be settling for each other.
No, but my issue is, you said settling for him. That means you'd be getting something less than what you deserve. When we settle, we get less.
I already have everything that I need. If he's not adding to me, then that will be settling, right?
Fabian, I want you to understand what I asked you last night. I asked this question oftentimes with black women. If you have to work as hard today or harder if you want children with a husband, would you rather have a husband or be single? And almost 100% of the time, black women would say, if I have to work as hard as I am today with a husband, I'd rather be single, because a husband is not, just by being a man ain't enough. He's supposed to make her life easier. That is why I have no problem telling women to die alone. It is not our job to make women's lives easier. It's our job to protect, provide, but that's not necessarily easy. It's harder. Relationships are hard. So, ma'am, you got all the things you need, except somebody to share life with. And the man who can meet your standards, okay? Can he meet other women's standards? Okay, then why should he not get the best? If he can meet your highest standard, he can meet another woman's standard. And all I'm saying is, that why should a man have to settle for a woman with 2 kids? Because you got a business?
Kevin, they don't have to settle for me.
But you said you'd be settling for him.
Okay, just like you, Kevin, you say that high value men are supposed to have.
She said she's settling for him because, like she just said, he's not bringing nothing. She feels as though him being a man isn't enough when it comes to adding things to the table. And I think that's pretty much majority of black women's mentality is that being a man isn't enough, and he should make my life easier. Now, I'm not going to say all women think that men should make their life easier, but I think that all women do feel that a man should help take some of the, well, no, make life easier. So, for example, if a pipe bursts at your house and your basement is flooded, you need somebody to, help you pump your basement. You would call a man. Now, you could call a plumber, but if you got a man, you already have a man who would already be on it. You know what I mean? If y'all live together, he would definitely be on it. But if y'all didn't live together, he would still be like, all right, well, what do you want? You need some help? Can I? All right, I'm going to come over and help you do this, help you roll up the carpet. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example of, what a man can do. And if y'all together, that should be for free. But if y'all not together, then he can't charge you.
Money, right? That's what you say. So if they don't have money, that means their value is low, right?
No.
And you go off women.
No. If you want to know, high value men, that's a completely different component.